Hey everyone, and welcome to MultiverseMedia, the channel that talks all things geek culture. I'm Asher Friedberg, and today we are going to be talking about Kang the Conqueror, and where he might show up next. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share to help our channel grow. In the Season 1 finale of Loki, we were finally introduced to the mastermind behind the TVA, known as He Who Remains. This character, played by Jonathan Majors, claimed to be a variant of a man from the 31st century. He Who Remains' explanation as to his backstory and the discovery of the multiverse links him directly to his comic book counterpart, Kang the Conqueror, which brings us to what I think is next. As we know, Jonathan Majors is set to portray Kang the Conqueror in the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe film, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is looking like it will be his next main appearance. Now let's talk about how Kang got here. As we know, in the Loki Season 1 finale, Sylvie kills He Who Remains, who had previously warned her that doing this would unleash countless evil variants of himself. As mentioned, the Time Variance Authority and He Who Remains sort of exist outside of time, meaning that all these various forms of Kang the Conqueror could appear throughout history. So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania isn't necessarily the only appearance he'll have in the near future. Kang could potentially appear in a slew of different Marvel projects, from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 to the Marvels, maybe even Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Kang is giving off a cosmic villain vibe, so I imagine he will be dealing with mostly cosmic characters. Theoretically, he could even make an appearance in Eternals, as this film is set to explore the history of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we could see Kang in the film, maybe as Rama Tut, a time when Kang served as a pharaoh. Finally, I feel that Kang will be a main villain in the rumored Young Avengers project. Rumor has it that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is going to be a setup for Young Avengers, and this is backed up by Cassie Lang's teenage casting in the film. This, with the inclusion of Kang the Conqueror, really leans into the Young Avengers territory. Kang's inclusion in this film might also tease the appearance of Iron Lad. In the comics, Iron Lad is Nate Richards, a descendant of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. He is driven to become Iron Lad after being taken on a time travel journey with his evil future self, Kang the Conqueror. Kang hopes to inspire evil, but instead inspires good, as Nate Richards works to prevent Kang from ever existing or causing the universe, or likely multiverse, turmoil ever again. We don't really know how close Marvel Studios will stay to the source material, but if they do choose to have Iron Lad and Kang the Conqueror be one and the same, that also teases the debut of the Fantastic Four. Many have speculated that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Negative Zone, where the Fantastic Four got their powers originally, will be switched out for the Quantum Realm. This is backed up by Janet Van Dyne's new powers after emerging from the Quantum Realm. Now theoretically, perhaps a safe place for Kang the Conqueror to enter the timeline is via the Quantum Realm, which also appears to exist outside of time. This would perfectly set up Kang the Conqueror to be the main villain of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Perhaps we will see a version of Chronopolis inhabited by various versions of Kang the Conqueror, used as a means of time travel. Those are just my thoughts on where we could see Kang the Conqueror going forward, so tell me in the comments, where do you think we'll see Kang next? Are you excited for what looks to be the MCU's next big bad? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and share, and also be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time.